Shalawam, Shalawam, Yahawah, this the brother Ron, back with another edifying lesson through the power and spirit of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at GMS who rule well, and peace and blessings to the sincere Akim pushing this truth, while sincere Aqua, them listening in all humbleness and quietness. To you I say Shalawam. Alright, this is just a quick lesson, man. You know, about the elders being counted worthy of double honors, man. You know, so before I get into my what I got to say about it, man, you know, I'm gonna bring out a couple scriptures. All right, 1 Timothy 5:17. Let the elders that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially they who labor in the word and doctrine. For the scripture saith, Thou shalt not muzzle the ox that treadeth out the corn, and the laborer is worthy of his reward. Alright. Then I'm going to get one more scripture. Isaiah 30. Alright, Isaiah 30:20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers, and thine ears shall hear a word behind thee saying, This is the way, walk ye in it. When you turn to the right hand and when you turn to the left, you know. Shalawam, Shalawam, Yahawah. You know, the lesson, the title of this lesson just gonna be, you know, let the elders who rule well be counted worthy of double honors. Cause man, our teachers, man, Apostle Tahar on down, man, Apostle Tahar, Apostle Ramla, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Rawchaa. And they've been doing their thing for years, man. You know, through the power and spirit of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawah, man. You know, so they worthy of them double honors, man. All of us, we've been edified by way of the elders, man. By way of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawah, through the elders. You know, because all credit, honor, and glory goes to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawah, first and foremost. You know, but the Lord put the spirit on them men to lead Israel in the right direction, you know, back to who we really are, man. You know, and Jake better get it through their thick skulls, man. You know, you got all these other camps, man, with these wayward doctrines and doctrines that don't make sense, you know, or at the end of the day, it don't add up. You know, it's a lot of holes in their doctrine, you know. And like I read in Isaiah, the 30th chapter and the 20th verse, behold, our eyes shall see our teachers. Our teachers been out, starting with Apostle Tahar, been out here 30 plus years, man, and still go out on the highways and byways week in and week out, man. You know, so how can you see your teachers if your teachers in a temple made with a temple made with hands, or a building the worship or whatever you want to call it, man? You know, that ain't your eyes being able to see your teachers. You know, scriptures tell you how wisdom cried out in the streets, in the chief place of concourse. You know, look at our elders. Look at the elders at GMS, man. Where they at? They out in the streets, man. In the chiefest of places, man. You know, every now and then they'll switch it up and go somewhere more secluded or ducked off. You know, but at the end of the day, them men out there, man. You know, hitting souls through the power and spirit of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawah every week, man. You know, so you got all these other camps, man. You know, who take fucking take winter off, man. Scriptures tell you, preach the word, be instant in season and out of season. You know, what does that mean? That means when it's cold outside, or when what you would consider a beautiful day, be out there regardless, man. You know, and we learned that from our elders, man. You know, one time up here, man, we still went out when it was thunderstorming. You know, it was hailing, or not hailing, it was thunderstorming, you know, real bad, raining hard. You know, we still went out there. Why? Because we seen our teachers do that, man. You know? So we picking up the ways of a real man of the Lord from the elders, man. From Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi through the elders. You know? So Jake gotta realize, man, you gotta be circumspect when it come down to the scriptures, man. You know, if you following a different camp and you seeing like, man, they not all the way lined up with the scripts, how can they be the men set up to teach the scripts? You know? That's why our elders are kind of worthy of double honors, man. You know? Then when it comes down to lining up secular history, you know, along with the scriptures, no one does it better than GreatMillstone, man. You know? No one does, man. That's all the apostles go into is history. You know, because it lines up with the scriptures. There's so much meat that's been brought out, you know, by way of the elders, man. And it said in 1 Timothy 5 and the 18th verse, roughly paraphrasing it, the muzzle shall not shut up the, you know, some salakia for me, you know, not knowing it right off the back, man. But the point of the matter being is that, man, ain't nobody shutting up our teachers, man. They ain't running them off the blocks, man. They still out here, 30 plus years, man. A lot of these other camps around here, man, they branched off of the doctrine from Apostle Tahar, man. You know? So like, man, you gotta realize that, man, Apostle Tahar on down, man, them are the men set up to teach the nation, man. You know? Them are the men that you should be learning from. They bring out the fact that the mark of the beast is the RFID microchip. I haven't heard any other camp go into the etymology of words and the words in different languages. Like the word mark for the word for mark is charagma. No other camp went into that, man. Why? Because they set up to deceive, man. You know, they set up to be false prophets, man. False antichrist, man. There's many antichrists. It ain't just one antichrist, you know. They set up to be one of them men, man. You know, because if you go into the scriptures, the blue letter, and you see that the word for mark is charagma, which means a physical mark, man. They wouldn't understand too, like, oh man, it has to be something physical. You got these camps saying it's embargo. You got camps saying that it's Christianity. Camps just saying this is that, man. That's a prime identifier, man. Because we living in them times where that mark is finna become mandated. The beast is finna cause all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive that mark. So you got to know what the hell the mark is, man. You know, and if your elders ain't going into things like that, man, the words in different languages and in its original language or whatever it may be, they don't have the knowledge of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Hell, a lot of these camps, they don't even fucking put the Lord's name, invoke the Lord's name in the street teachings or in the lessons. You know? So how can y'all be having the truth? How can y'all be the men ordained or anointed to teach this truth? You not. That's what it boiled down to, man. So, man, I want to end out this lesson by giving all praise, honor, and glory which is due to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at GMS who rule well. And peace and blessings to the sincere Akimar pushing his truth, and the sincere Akwati Mahar listening in all humbleness and quietness. To y'all say Shalawam.